I'm going to tell you guys a story about my grandma. This is very true. I went back home and I visited my grandma. My grandmother helped raise me. She's one of my favorite people in the world. When I went back home, I guess in the 2 years since I had gone back home, she had come down with a pretty bad case of dementia. And when I mentioned it to my dad, who had been dealing with it for 2 years, he's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. It's like we took her to Florida and she came back with Alzheimer's. Well, okay, I don't think that's how it works. But here's my point. If you have a grandma, maybe keep her out of Florida for a few years. Just to be on the safe side, right? Who's to say? But it's bad because she's my grandma and I love her, you know? And she got to the point where she's forgetting people's names. She'll lose her purse and her wallet and her keys. We left her alone for no more than an hour and she became incontinent, had an accident. And when we brought it up with her, she was really rude. She was like, nah, that wasn't me. Nah, that must have been somebody else. Well, okay. I don't know what the weirder reality to believe is then, right? Like on the one hand, my grandmother has gotten up in age. She's got a bad case of dementia, but that she has a family that is more than willing and more than able to love her and take care of her. Or someone's breaking into my grandmother's home, pooping everywhere, pooping in her pants to frame her for it, and leaving without a trace. I'm just like, hey, Grandma, what enemies did you make in your youth that they are messing with you so specifically and weirdly? What did you do as a child? My bigger point is that is an Ocean's 11 movie I would watch, right? They're in the warehouse, they're like, let's go over the plan one more time. Step 1, break into Barbara's house. Step 2, poop everywhere. And I mean everywhere, including her own pants. We don't want them asking questions. Step 3, and this is really important. Tony, look at me, this is important. Step 3, steal nothing. The new guy's in the back. Boss, I have a question. Why? Why are we doing this? Why do we keep doing this? He just looks straight at the camera. Camera zooms in. He goes, Barbara knows why.